Hello, hello, guys. It's the Arsenal Pulse, and we are back again. World Cup action live. Watch along. Brazil versus Morocco. Yeah, and I'll be doing the live watch along. We've got five-time champions Brazil versus the semi-finalists of the last World Cup, Morocco, the most successful team in the African competition. Yeah, so it's going to be an interesting fixture. This is the live watch along, and here the Arsenal Pulse. Ensure to subscribe and like the video. Yeah, so this is a big game. Let me check if it's gone live. Fixture. This is the live watch along, and Oh yeah, similar role in terms of the shape. If you look at Morocco, and who's in the lineup tonight? What's their up? Well, obviously, the spotlight is on Hakimi on the right side, and he's unbelievable. But then, surprise or not, in the middle of the park, number six, Boadi, who I think is 18 years old, and he's lighting the French league with his presence there. I mean, he's unbelievable. And for the era, the maturity he's showing, from what I've seen so far, with taking the ball, taking the responsibility, getting forward to zero, getting the pass, tackling, recovering the ball. I mean, giving that confidence from your manager to start at 18 in the World Cup stage. I mean, it's a big compliment. Of course, there's some obviously pressure, expectations, but when you're 18, probably you're just going out there and enjoy the I think also sometimes with young players, when they make a mistake, they don't care. They just keep going. The experienced players will start thinking and analyzing and actually forget about their own game. I think that's sometimes the benefit of playing a young player in a game like this. You'll take the game to Brazil. You'll have no fear whatsoever because the coach has shown confidence in you. All right, so there is a lot to talk about here, but let's just talk in the atmosphere. Out at the MetLife Stadium as well, our team that is standing by there, and that is Adriano Del Monte as well as Bradley Carnell, just to paint the picture and also talk about some of the news emanating ahead of kickoff. Yeah, pitch side forward, and Max McMahon lately the match of the group stage. Oh, we've got the pool as well, special touch. Bradley, great to be here with you. Tell me how important this match is for the African continent. Of course, Morocco did fantastic 4 years ago in Qatar. What is the question and the expectation for you coming in this time around? Yeah, they've also done a lot since then, but also there was the controversy of the AFCON. And that's what's funny that, there's a bit of drama there surrounding that too on the African continent. I'm sure they want to get off their back now and just get back to a qualified. Hello, hello, guys. It's the Arsenal Pulse, and I was just checking if you have gone live. So, big up yourselves to everyone who's joining. And this is a huge game, as I said. And if you look at the lineups, superstars everywhere on the field. So, with Brazil, they have goalkeeper Alisson. Then there's Marquinhos, Gabriel, Douglas, and Ibanez at the center of defense. Then you have Casemiro and Bruno Guimaraes in the midfield. Then you have Vinicius Junior, Rafinha, and Lucas Paqueta. And striking is Igor Thiago of Brentford. So that's a very good squad by Brazil. Igor Thiago, who plays for Brentford, 22 goals for Brentford. Yeah, highest scoring Brazilian in the Premier League. So ensure to like this video, this stream, so that as we watch this game, which is 30 minutes away from starting, but I'll be live for this game. So big up yourselves. Yeah. If you're in the chat, ensure to like and also subscribe. So looking at Morocco, they have Bono in the goal. Then there's Diop, Riyad, Mazraoui, and Hakimi as the defense. Then you have Buwadi
and El Aina in the midfield. Then you have Brahim Diaz, who plays for Real Madrid, Unahi, and El Kanusi. Then their striker is Salibari. So this is be a very interesting game. And if you look at the odds are favoring Brazil to win this game with 1.70 to Morocco's 5.74, and then a draw of 3.80. So Brazil heading into this game are the favorites to win it. Then if you look at the head-to-head standings, Brazil are the form team. The last 3 games they have won versus Egypt, Panama, and Croatia. Yeah, that is when in their last 5 games they have won 3, they've lost 1, and they've drawn 1. Then if you look at Morocco, they're also a form team. They drew 1-1 with Norway. Then they won against Madagascar, Burundi, and Paraguay. Yeah, so both teams are in form. It's going to be a great game. Then in their FIFA World Cup previous meetings, Morocco beat Brazil 2-1, and Brazil beat Morocco 3-0 in 1998. So Morocco has beaten Brazil before 2-1 in the World Cup. Yeah, so it will be an interesting game in group. This is group C. Yeah, this is the first game of Group C, and of course Brazil and Morocco are the favorites to go through in this group based on their previous performances. So it will be an interesting game. For me, the key players, of course, you have Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior is the key player for Brazil, and on the side of Morocco, you have Achraf Hakimi. Achraf Hakimi and Brahim Diaz are the players to watch. So I believe Morocco have the capability to beat Brazil, to stop Brazil, but this is going to be a tough game for both sides. Yeah. If you look at Brazil's defense, very solid. You have Marquinhos, who's just come from winning the Champions League, and also you have Gabriel Magalhaes, Premier League winner with Arsenal. Then you have Ibanez and Douglas. So Ibanez and Douglas, have not heard of them yet, but I believe they are very good players. Then in the midfield, you have experienced winner Casemiro, 5-time Champions League winner. Then you have Bruno Guimaraes. Yeah, Bruno Guimaraes. Yeah, Bruno Guimaraes of Newcastle, very good player in the Premier League, world class as well. Then you have Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta was playing for West Ham. I don't know what happened to Lucas Paqueta. Yeah. Then you have, of course, Thiago Igo. Yeah, so for the Moroccan side, of course, their defense is usually their strength. And in the last World Cup in 2022, they reached the semi-finals after beating Portugal and also beating Belgium. Yeah, so this is a serious team, and they represented Africa well. And in the AFCON tournament, Morocco reached the final where they lost to Senegal 1-0, but now the result was overturned, meaning that Morocco are declared AFCON champions. Yeah. So key players, I said, Achraf Hakimi, defender, aged 27 years of age, plays for Paris Saint-Germain. Yeah. So he's a key figure for this Morocco national team. So we shall see how this game pans out. Yeah, for the neutral. So plenty of duels in the game. Vinicius Junior versus Hakimi. Igor Thiago versus Gabriel Magalhaes in defense. So plenty of battles. Yeah, so if you are new, subscribe. For the love of football, I decided to do this game. Decided to do this game. big up yourselves. We are at 150 subscribers. Yeah. So this is the Arsenal Pulse. Ensure to subscribe, ensure to like this video. Yeah. Football lovers, whether you're a Ghana, whether you're Manchester United, the World Cup usually brings us all together. Yeah. We are always together when it comes to football. So I'm hoping Morocco shocks Brazil. Brazil, of course, are the favorites, but I hope that Morocco can shock them and actually win this game. Yeah, but it will be hard since you look at the individual quality that Brazil have. Yeah, it's going to be hard for Morocco, but also Morocco, they have a very good defensive unit, and also their keeper Bono, one of the best in the world. Yeah, so expecting plenty of fireworks as well today. So this game will be played in the USA. Let me look at the FIFA matches. Yeah, so almost 25 minutes to kick off as the game is starting at 1 a.m. East African time. Yeah, so today we are not sleeping at the Arsenal Pulse. We'll be live to watch this huge game between Brazil, the 5-time champions of the World Cup, and then Morocco, the previous semi-finalist. Yeah, as well. The five the World Cup, and then Morocco. Yeah, so according to predictions by fans, most people are expecting Brazil to win. But for me, as an analyst and a football pundit, I'm going to say this game will end in a draw. I believe Morocco have the quality in defense to stop Brazil. Yeah, it's not going to be an easy game for Brazil as they expect. I'm expecting Morocco to put up a fight. Yeah, Morocco will not going to is not going to be just beaten easily in this game. So if you look at the midfield, Casemiro and Bruno Guimaraes, that midfield is very good. Together with Paqueta, Paqueta I believe will be the creative player. He'll be taxed with the creativity. Then if you look at Morocco, you have Brahim Diaz. He'll be the key threat in attack, together with El Kanous. Yeah, El Kanous, I believe, who plays for Leicester City. Then you have Salibari. Salibari is a very good striker. Yeah. So Morocco have never won their opening match in a World Cup. They have drawn 3 and they have lost 3. So that's a statistic for them. Hopefully, this will be the day they start the World Cup with a win. Yeah. So Brahim Diaz is the one who missed the penalty in the AFCON championship. It was the Senegal. He tried the Panenka, but it did not work out as planned. Yeah. Check if the guy is alive. Yeah, we alive and kicking. So this is going to be a showdown. Yeah. So Vinicius Jr. has scored 9 goals in 49 appearances, while Brahim Diaz has scored 15 goals in 26 appearances for Morocco. Yeah. So Vinicius Jr. today will be looking to get on the score sheet. And also they have Rafinha, who is in fine form, has been very good for Barcelona, has won La Liga now twice, and he is very good on that left wing, as they play also with Lamine Yamal. Yeah. So Brazil have failed to score in only one of their last 10 World Cups. Yeah, that's a statistic for people who love stats. Yeah. Yeah. So Brazil, they usually have attacking quality. Their attacking quality is usually very good. Yeah. And also we hope to see the samba football for all those who like samba ball. We see if them we can switch on the lights. The lights. For these games, you also need some water because it's going to be hot in there. So I'm interested to see the performance of Igor Thiago, the Brentford striker. Very good in the air, can score goals. Yeah. Igor Thiago from Brentford. And also, we need to talk about the manager, Carlo Ancelotti. Carlo Ancelotti is a winner. 5 Champions Leagues as a manager, 2 Champions Leagues as a player. One of the most successful coaches in football history. Has won league titles in 5 countries. Yeah. So Carlo Ancelotti is a winner, and that's why maybe they've given him the task of delivering the World Cup for Brazil. And also, if you look at some of the players missing, you have Rodrigo of Madrid. Let me check the substitutes. So you can see this the substitutes bench. You have Alexandro, you have Bremer of Juve, Mateus Cunha of Manchester United, also a very good player. You have Danilo Santos, Ederson, previously of Man City, Endrick, Fabinho, Martinelli, Ryan, Leao Pereira, and Luis Enrique. So even their substitute bench is very good. Then the missing players are Neymar and Wesley Franca. Then on the side of Morocco, their bench consists of Amrabat, who used to play for Manchester United. You have Amrouni, Kabi, Wadi, Munir, Salah Eddin, Talbi of Sunderland. Wow. Yasin G. Then they are missing Agad and Ezal Zuli. So Ezal Zuli also is a very good winger, and their coach is Owabi M. Yeah, so Morocco is full of talent as well, but Brazil's bench is better. Yeah, you have Martinelli, you have Fabinho, Enrique, very good players on the bench. So it is interesting to see the tactical battle between Ancelotti. I'd like to see the tactics that he's going to play with in this game. Pick up yourself. So in the chat, just say hi, shout out to all the guys in the chat. Football is what brings us together. Yeah. Yeah, so 15 minutes to go till the whistle in Los Angeles, United States of America. So they said in games like this, you need water. And this World Cup has really tested the true fans of football. If you can stay up at night to watch games, then you're a true football fan or a true lover of the sport. Brazil national team with Carlo Ancelotti. They're one of the favorites. Let me just look on Poly Market, one of the favorites to win this tournament. Poly Market. Poly Market. Yeah, so Brazil versus Morocco. Yeah, so you can see the World Cup winner, Spain and France, 17%. France has 16%. NBA champion, New York Knicks, 82%. San Antonio Spurs, 18%. So Poly Market, you can bet on every game. Brazil, Morocco, Brazil has 59%. Morocco 17%. Yeah, so Poly Market is a good place for gamblers. You can bet on anything. Yeah, you can even bet if the Strait of Hormuz will be reinstated. Yeah, so let me see if I put Brazil to win. I can place a stake. Poly Market. So most people are saying France are the favorites, that's Spain, but those two are very good sides. They definitely can win. So for Poly Market, they are saying Brazil are the favorites to win, and you can see the reason why. If you're a gambler, go to 1xBet, place your bets early. For me, I don't gamble, I just watch football as a neutral. Yeah. $14 to go to kick off. So I say this is a huge clash. I'd like to see the tactical battle. Yeah. And I believe Morocco, their previous coach, Regragui stepped down, I believe. Is the one who took them to the semi-finals in the last World Cup in Qatar. So I don't know why he stepped down. Maybe it's because they lost to Senegal at home. If that's the case, then yeah. Yeah. So according to Peter Drury, Morocco are the African champions. So I'm waiting to see the commentator in the France versus Senegal. If Senegal are the champions, because I had in an interview Kylian Mbappe saying that Senegal are the African champions. So this thing needs to be settled. We need to know the champion. We cannot have two champions. Senegal and Morocco, they cannot both be champions. Yeah. So Los Angeles, here we go. But the prices are too high. I saw tickets costing over 100,000. Yeah, only one ticket, Kenyan shillings. A cup of beer is 2,000 shillings. Yeah, things are very expensive in the USA. So it's like football nowadays for the rich guys, yeah, the ones who can afford. But most of them just go and buy the ticket. They don't. They are not drinking. They are not eating at the stadium. Yeah, but Brazil usually has a huge following. Yeah, They are very famous because they have won 5 World Cups. And see Mazarawi of Morocco. The stadium is full to capacity. And Group C, you have Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland. Yeah, so Haiti, I think it's their first ever World Cup. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they'll perform. And also Scotland. Scotland also qualified with the likes of Andy Robertson, yeah, Scott McTominay. Brazil with their usual traditional yellow home kit, and Morocco with their traditional red kit, the Atlas Lions versus the Selecao. Yeah, so Brazil national team, they nicknamed themselves the Selecao, while Morocco named themselves Atlas Lions. So we shall see who is the top dog. Yeah, so 10 minutes to kick off. You can see there the preparations by FIFA. Yeah. Tickets are actually sold out. So people have money. Yeah. If you think people are broke, people are not broke. People have money. Yeah. So I'm in the chat. Brazil win. Yeah. So they are raising now the flags. Yeah, the Brazilian flag, very famous. That's the beauty of World Cup. Yeah. So watching the World Cup as a Premier League champion, what a feeling. And I want to see Gabriel Magalhaes, how he'll perform in this game. Yeah. Gabriel Magalhaes is the only player from Arsenal who is starting. But also we have Martinelli who is on the bench. Yeah. So the stadium is over 100,000 capacity. The Moroccan fans are also shown up in large numbers, but there have been plenty of issues regarding the visas. Yeah. Neymar, of course, will be missing the first few games due to injury. Then now you have the Don Carlo Ancelotti, yeah, who is the winner. So can the Italian win the 6th World Cup for Brazil? And Carlo Ancelotti is actually known for his man management skills. Yeah. He knows how to handle the big egos, yeah, the superstars, and he did it very well at Real Madrid, securing 2 Champions Leagues for them. So you can see the Brazilian national team, Marquinhos, Alisson, Casemiro, Paqueta, Gabi Magalhaes. So this is the first time Gabriel is being seen after the penalty miss in the Champions League final. Yeah. Yeah. But hopefully he has the mentality. He will get over that miss. Yeah. Also, you have Rafinha. Yeah, so Brazilian team is full of superstars. Vinicius Junior. So also you have Captain Hakimi. Hakimi and Marquinhos are actually teammates at PSG. Yeah, so interesting. They are friends. But now when it comes to football, they are not friends. They're actually they are going to war. Yeah, they're going to business. Yeah, so this game is actually a huge game. Yeah, for all fans across the world. Yeah. Yeah. Morocco representing Africa. Yeah, so they are now marching out. Then we shall hear the national anthems for the two teams before kickoff officially starts. Yeah. So Peter Drury is the commentary today. Peter Drury is very good at his job. Yeah. Big up the Moroccans.
Manchester United, Hakimi of Paris Saint-Germain, other players in the Morocco lineup. They stand, the stadium stands for the national anthems of Morocco at first.
Yeah. It's time for the national anthem from Brazil. The Selecao. So this is unusual. All of them are on the pitch for the national anthem, even the substitutes. Yeah. Yeah. Will we see the first shock at the World Cup? Yeah. Will we see the first shock? And of course, the flair of Vinicius Jr. Yeah. Very patriotic by the Brazilian. And now the anthem for Morocco. What a feeling to represent your country in the World Cup. It's a rare opportunity that very few players get to actually play for your country in a World Cup. It's a dream come true. It's a feeling that someone can never forget. Yeah. So there are people who are saying that the World Cup should be played every 2 years. I don't think that would be possible because of the calendar fixtures, the schedule. Yeah. The schedule is too tight for teams to actually play in 2 years. But the World Cup is such a good tournament. I wish Kenya we could have played in the World Cup, but because of corruption and poor mismanagement of funds, we cannot participate. Hopefully, the leadership will invest in the AFCON tournament and we can actually put on a good performance at the AFCON. So players are now greeting each other. The Selecao. So the referee is from Slovenia, and Slovenian referees. Then the VAR is from Germany, France, and Croatia. Yeah, so interesting VAR. And so far in this World Cup, the VAR has not been used as much. So let's see if today it will be used.
rules. Teddy Riyad is asked to fill the boots of the injured player Bakir at centre half. And the absence of Ante El-Selzawi as a pacey creator opens the stage for Bilal Al-Kanous. After a scare against Norway last Sunday, Dusaye Mafraoui is targeting the start.
Unai plays for, I think, Sevilla. Yeah, they have plenty of their squad in Europe. They are Morocco. Yeah, so first half is underway in Los Angeles.
The game of the World Cup group stage, the only game between two of the world's top 10. The arrival at the party of the charismatic Brazilians. They return to the global stage after gasped Morocco.
Kickoff now is underway. Kickoff is underway and Morocco begin by clearing the ball towards the Brazilian half. So expecting a bright start from both teams early the game. Yeah, so Morocco on the ball. Yeah. Now Brazil also now settling into possession with Alisson Becker. Yeah, the Liverpool shortstopper and legend. Yeah, so Brazil on the ball in the first few minutes, but Morocco have got it back, and the foul, first foul for Morocco. So Brazil have committed the first foul on Brahim Diaz. So it's going to be an intense game, and Morocco actually look very confident on the ball. So Morocco are charging with Onahi. Hakimi on the attack, but Brazil intercept the ball. Yeah, so first start by both teams. Two minutes on the clock. Yeah, so throwing to Brazil. You can see Don Carlo is already on the touchline giving the instructions. Yeah. Plenty of expectation on him. He will deliver the sixth. El-Kanous on the ball, tricky winger, and a free kick to Morocco. Yeah, tricky winger, El-Kanous. Cross into the box by Morocco. It's cleared out by Thiago. Yeah, so Morocco on the ball. Yeah, looking to settle into the game and control the midfield. So usually teams like to find that control in midfield so that they can now progress the ball into the attack. And Morocco look very comfortable on the ball. Paqueta with a nutmeg. Oh, yeah, but Morocco take it back. So usually Brazilian players have the flair and the skills. Yeah, Morocco on the counter, on the attack. Now Brazil, Brahim Diaz is on the ball. Hakimi, Tunahi. Yeah, so Morocco looking comfortable. They're in the Brazilian half. Brahim Diaz on the ball to Hakimi. This is the African champions. Brahim trying to shoot, cleared by Gabriel. So Moroccan coach is called Mohamed Ouabi, yeah, who replaced Regragui. Yeah. So Morocco look very comfortable on the ball. They have a tricky technical winger. Yeah. Remember also these players are looking for moves. Morocco. Mazraoui on the ball. And the first shot cleared by the Brazilian defense. Morocco with a very good chance after brilliant work by Mazraoui. Wow. Morocco have started really well. But Big Gabi does his usual defending, putting his body on the line. Yeah. Morocco with a shot cleared. Now Brazil are trying to take control, but now it's Morocco who are with possession. Shot by Morocco, throwing. So Hakimi is playing like a winger. He likes to move forward. He likes to attack. Yeah. Has a very good engine. He's a attacking fullback, up and down. So Brazil go long to Igor Thiago. So Morocco have been the better team for the first part. So let's see if Brazil can take control of the game. So currently the ball is with Casemiro, but intercepted by the Moroccan midfield. So Morocco has had a very good start to this game. Ball with Salibari. Salibari. Yeah, to their defense now with Mazraoui. Mazraoui. Yeah, so intercepted Brazil. Brazil now on the attack with Thiago. Thiago to Rafinha. Yeah, so Brazil, let's see if Brazil can build up something here. To Marquinhos. Marquinhos now to Ibanez, the fullback. So Brazil are trying to settle into the game. After that pressure by Morocco. Marquinhos now on the ball. Experienced centre back for PSG. Casemiro dispossessed. Possessed again. Now Morocco have taken the ball. Brazil now take control. Then Casemiro on the ball. Rafinha with the shot, but it's blocked. There is now Udad. And clever play by their winger, El Canus. El Canus to Brahim. Shot. cleared by Gabriel. Hey, Morocco are playing well. Morocco have started well. And a foul now on Gabriel Magalhaes. So it seems Brazil will be doing plenty of defending. Versus Hakimi. He landed heavily on his shoulder. Hey, Morocco are very serious in this game. Brazil are yet to settle into the game. So let's see if they can counter up some possession. Alisson Becker to Gabriel. To Marquinhos. Marquinhos is very good on the ball. Morocco have dispossessed Brazil on the counter. El Canus. Unai tries to dribble. Brazil have been careless in possession, man. Morocco almost punished them. Poor touch by Casemiro. Dispossessed by Canus. But Unai tries to dribble and couldn't get past. Yeah, so free kick to Brazil. It's now with Gabi Magalhaes, Big Gabi, as the Arsenal fans know him. Marquinhos. Brazil again dispossessed. Morocco have started really well. Salibari. Short. Blocked by Brazil. Morocco have started this game really well. And that's the reason why they are the African champions. They are a very good team. Brahim Diaz on the ball. Morocco now having possession. And Brazil looking like they are not settled into this game. Salibari on the ball. Plenty of space to operate. Now with El Canus, the tricky winger. Very skillful. Mazraoui on the ball. Marquinhos clears. Back to Casemiro. And a foul. Now Brazil can have a breather. But Morocco are all over them. Wow. Love to see this as an African fan. Yeah. Morocco are really putting pressure on Brazil. Marquinhos to Gabriel. Brazil have not yet had any threat on the Moroccan goal. Ibanez. Dispossessed, but a foul on Brazil. So Brazil still have not gotten into the game, into the groove. Morocco are defending really well. And you can see Morocco already have 6 attempts on goal with 1 on target. And Brazil 0 attempts. So Brazil have not started this game well, as expected. Marquinhos to Paqueta. Rafinha on the ball. Vinicius Jr. First time we are seeing Vinicius. And Vinicius into the box, but Thiago misses. So it's the first chance for Brazil. Vinicius Jr. does well to cross into the box. Thiago misses the header. It was a good cross by Vinicius. Fantastic chance for Thiago to put the ball into the net. So this is the first time we're actually seeing Brazil attack. To Gabi. That be back to Allison. Allison on the ball. Goes long to look for Rafinha, but cleared by the Moroccan defense. So Brazil have started to get into the game after a poor start. So let's see how they perform. Yeah, so they needed some time to get into the game, to get some control of the ball, because Morocco are dispossessing them. Now we have Bruno G, Gabriel. Gabriel back to Allison. So Brazil trying to build up from the back. Ibanez to Paqueta, formerly of West Ham. Tries to go long, but gives possession to Morocco. Foul on the Moroccan by Thiago as they try to build from the back. Fantastic chance from Vinicius. You can see the Brazilian legends, Roberto Carlos, Figo. Yeah, all in the stands.
And of course, the part of the outlet combination, which originally they lost Senegal, but then they won. Last year.
Yeah, Brazil now on possession, starting to get into the game. Vinicius Jr. trying to go past Hakimi. So that will be a very good battle between Vinicius and Hakimi. Both of them are very quick on the ball, very fast. To Ibanez on the wing. Back to Marquinhos. The experienced Marquinhos, PSG. Gabriel. So Brazil have plenty of the ball, but in their own half. You can see Morocco have a very solid defensive structure out of possession. Bruno Guimaraes on the ball now. Gabriel to Santos. Vinicius now is coming for the ball. Yeah, now Brazil trying. Chance, but ball back to the Moroccan goalkeeper. Yeah, now Brazil are starting to get into the groove of the game, but dispossessed again by Morocco. Now Brazil get hold of the ball again. So Brazil are now starting to show their quality, and they're starting to impose their structure of this game, but dispossessed again by Morocco. Mazraoui to El Kanous. Now Morocco with the ball. Dispossessed by Brazil. Now Vinicius Jr. Oh, Vinicius trying to twist, but it's a corner. Rafinha with a through ball to Vinicius, but he didn't turn properly. So it's a corner to Brazil. The first corner of the game for Brazil. So they have to be careful of Gabriel Magalhaes and Casemiro, who are very good on the in the air. So Bruno Guimaraes is the one who's going to swing it in. Plenty of sunshine in New York, New Jersey. In swinger, cleared. Vinicius, shot, but blocked by the Moroccan defense. Now the ball is back to Alisson, Brazilian keeper. Oh, and Morocco have scored. Unbelievable. Morocco have taken the lead. Oh my goodness. Morocco have surprised everyone and taken the lead. Oh my goodness. And as I said, Morocco might surprise the world today. And what a goal by Sally Barry. Fantastic through ball from Brahim Diaz. And the African champions take the lead. Proper goal by Sally Barry. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Morocco with a fantastic goal, cheap goal by Sally Barry. Yeah. So Brazil take a switch off in defense and water pass by Brahim Diaz. Alisson tried to come out, but Salibari just chipped it coolly above the keeper. 1-0 to Morocco. And as I've said, Morocco have been the dangerous team. Morocco have started this game very well, and now they are rewarded with a goal. Brazil have started poorly. Morocco have had the plenty of chances, and they have now taken the lead. What a fantastic start for Morocco. So might Brazil actually be shocked in this game? Let us see. Remember, Brazil had a very good chance in the last few minutes. Igor Thiago missed a good header by a good chance by Vinicius Jr. Yeah. And Carlo Ancelotti is now worried on the touchline. But big up to Morocco. Very good start, and they've been rewarded with a goal. Yeah. So it's now the cooling break. Very good goal by Salibari. Plenty of celebration by the Moroccan fans. Uh, wow, what a fantastic game. Morocco have been the better team in the first 20 minutes, and Brazil have not yet put the stamp on this game. Morocco have started well. They have dispossessed Brazil a couple of times. They have tried to create chances, and if you look at Morocco, they are the more comfortable team. So very good start by the African champions, and for me, I'm very glad that Morocco have actually scored because they deserve it. So we are in for the hydration break. Morocco, Team Morocco. Yeah. They had an odd of 5.70 to win. So anyone who placed a bet on Morocco might actually be in for some good money. Yeah. What a start by the African champions. And Brazil do not look comfortable. They haven't controlled this game like we expected. Yeah. So the cooling break is over. So let's see if the quality of the Brazil national team will step up. It's all good to have superstars, but if they cannot have chemistry, then it's going to be a big problem in such games. Brazil have all the quality, but let's see if they have the chemistry. Maybe I'm being too harsh on Brazil, but I think Morocco has been the better team so far. Defensively, very solid. They look like they have patterns of play, they have a game plan, and it is working to perfection. Switch of play by Brazil, but goes out for a throw. And Carlo Ancelotti is now thinking of how to switch up things after the good start by Morocco. Morocco now on the ball. Mazraoui. And Morocco are on the break. Very good play by Morocco. Hakimi on the ball. Shot by Hakimi. Oh, goes wide. Very good counter-attacking play by Morocco. And the African champions are putting on a show at the biggest stage. Ibanez, now Brazil on the ball. Rafinha. To Casemiro. Casemiro dispossessed by the Moroccan midfield. Morocco now on the ball. Mazraoui. Ibrahim Diaz. And Morocco are looking very dangerous in this first half. Hakimi to Brahim. Hakimi. Unai. And they're really attacking that right-hand side. Yeah. The right-hand side for Real Madrid is facing a lot of attacks by the Morocco national team, the African champions. Brahim, lovely skill, foul to Morocco. Brahim Diaz usually turns up for Morocco. What a fantastic player. So foul to Morocco, and Hakimi is going to deliver the set piece. So remember also set pieces are going to be important in this game. Hakimi with the set piece. Cleared by Gabriel. Morocco then twisting and turning. Salibari, shot blocked. Brahim, shot blocked again by Brazil. Morocco are looking dangerous. What a start by Morocco. And Brazil looked lost. Brazil look like they are completely clueless. Morocco have actually shocked Brazil. Yeah, I don't think Brazil expected such a start by Morocco. Losing possession all the time. Yeah. What a fantastic pass by Unahi to Brahim. Brahim Diaz with a shot. Blocked by the Brazil defense. Morocco putting on a show. They are playing like the African champions. Cross into the box, cleared by Gabriel. Hakim with a shot. Goes over the bar. Wow. Brazil looked lost. Brazil have been absolutely shocking in this first half. Losing possession all the time. And Morocco are looking dangerous. Alisson goes long. Taken again by Morocco. Fantastic skill by Unahi. Mazraoui. And you can see Morocco are very comfortable on possession. Yeah, Brazil does not know what has hit them. So will Ancelotti adapt his tactics? This game was always going to be a banger, and it has lived up to expectation. But Brazil have been shocking. Now Vinicius Jr. on the break. Vinicius to Bruno Guimaraes. To Vinicius. Vinicius with a shot and a goal. And Vinicius equalizes for Brazil. Vinicius Jr. with a moment of magic quality. Vinicius Jr. with a fantastic strike for Brazil. And it's 1-1. Yeah. Moment of brilliance by Brazil. And that's what they have. They have big players. Yeah. Big players who step up in big moments. Vinicius with a fantastic strike. And a fantastic shot into the net by Vinicius Jr. 1-1. And Ancelotti is now feeling the good vibes. Wow, what a game we have in store. So Brazil are back in the game. Let's see if they can keep up the momentum. Morocco with a fantastic start. The opening 20 minutes. Now Brazil with a moment of magic from Vinicius Jr. Header by Gabriel to Unahi. Unahi, Salibari to Diaz, Brahim Diaz to Hakimi and foul. Foul by Vinicius Jr. on Hakimi. So remember, Morocco have never won an opening match. at the FIFA World Cup.
Every game in which Vinicius Junior has scored. Each of those.
And Brazil is riling up the fans, yeah, the Brazilian fans. So set pieces also going to play a part in this game. Cross into the box, cleared by the Brazil defense. Now Brahim, cross into the box, cleared by Alisson. And Brazil now on the Morocco with the ball. Bono goes long. Yeah. So Brazil have gotten back into the game, and now they are looking more comfortable after the goal. Of course, the goal brings some confidence. Yeah. So Hakimi keeping tabs on Vinicius Junior, one of the most exciting players in the world. Marquinhos to Ibanez. So we have not yet seen the right hand side, Rafinha. Yeah, let's see Rafinha if he can produce a moment of quality from the right side. Gabriel Magalhaes, Bruno Guimaraes with a switch ball, but it goes out for a throw. Marquinhos with the header. So throwing to Brazil. Ibanez to Rafinha. Dispossessed again by Morocco. Unai. Morocco now comfortable with possession. To Diop. Hakimi now on the ball with Brahim Diaz. And a foul by Brazil. First yellow card to Casemiro for a heavy tackle on El Ayouni. And Casemiro, if he doesn't miss the ball, if he misses the ball, he doesn't miss the leg. Hakim with another set piece. Starts short to Brahim. Brahim versus Vinicius. Now goes out of play. Two Madrid teammates marking each other. Fantastic goal by Vinicius Junior. Now Brazil on the counter. Fouled by Morocco on Lucas Paqueta. Brazil on the ball. Bruno Guimaraes, Casemiro looking to control the midfield. Rafinha. Mazraoui clears it. Bruno Guimaraes to Guai. Now with El Canus to Guai. Dispossessed by Brazil. Now Casemiro on the ball to Vinicius. Dispossessed. Now this game has a lot of dispossessed balls. Vinicius on the ball. One touch. Football. Back to Thiago. Ibanez to Igor Thiago. Dispossessed by the Moroccan defense. And Morocco look to counter, but Brazil take possession again. Gabriel Magalhaes to Marquinhos to Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro with a one-time pass to Rafinha, but taken by Bono. So Igor Thiago is not getting the service. Vinicius intercepted by Hakimi. Cross into the box, but goes out for a throw-in. Neymar on the bench as he's injured. But hopefully he'll be back before the group stage ends. Unahi on the ball. Unahi, fantastic play by Unahi. Now Morocco on the attack with Brahim Diaz. To Hakimi. Cross into the box. Cleared by the Brazil national defense. Foul by Morocco. So 5 minutes to half time. Marquinhos now on the ball and Rafinha. To Vinicius. Santos. Now Brazil are keeping possession. To Marquinhos. Ibanez. Rafinha. One touch football. To Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes. Battle with Mazraoui. But Morocco dispossessed. Now ball with Brahim Diaz and a foul on Brahim. Second yellow card for Brazil. Ibanez, the fullback, as he cuts off the attack by Brahim Diaz. The challenge was too heavy. Yeah. So Casemiro and Ibanez on yellow cards. No Moroccan players received a yellow card yet. Dispossessed by Igor Thiago. Now Brazil on the break. Ibanez. Vinicius asking for the ball. tries to lob it, but dispossessed. Brahim. Casemiro dispossesses him. Now Brazil now on the ball. Rafinha. But fouled by Morocco. Yeah, it's approaching halftime. 1-1. The score. Plenty of action. So set piece by Brazil. The likes of Gabriel and Casemiro forward. Cross into the box by Bruno, but cleared by Morocco. And Hakimi on the ball. Now Morocco on the attack to Hakimi. One touch football to Unai. Hakimi to Brahim. So Morocco are utilizing the right hand side more. Brahim to Diop. Hakimi. So Morocco now having plenty of the ball in the final few minutes. To Bono. Bono has not been really busy, but the one shot on target by Brazil has ended up in a goal. Paqueta with a lovely piece of skill. They like the showboating. Paqueta with a shot. Lovely piece of skill by Paqueta. So corner for Brazil. Final few minutes of the first half. Corner by Rafinha. Oh, header by Marquinhos, but goes out for a goal kick. Marquinhos is claiming a corner, but it has gone out for a goal kick. Marquinhos is claiming that Moroccan player cleared the ball. I've also heard that the VAR is checking corners. Bono with the clearance, goal kick. Unai with the header. Ibanez with the clearance to Thiago. So Thiago has been quiet. First start for him. He has had a good chance. And now Brazil are on the attack in the final minute of the first half. Vinicius tries to dribble, but unable to. Foul by Brazil on Hakimi. Hakimi has been quite lively on the right hand side. So that should be have been a foul on Vinicius. Missed by the referee. long ball. First half,
What a smashing football match that is today before the world. Morocco began it like lightning, and they established a lead which they were worthy of through Ishmael Saibari, a delicious goal from outside the penalty area. Vinicius Junior equalised with a spectacular flourish, and at the break it's Brazil 1, Morocco 1.
so it's 1-1 half time. Plenty of action in the first half. 1-1 goal by Vinicius and Salibari for Morocco. So let's check some of the statistics of this game. Brazil XG 0.85 to 1.22, possession of 54 to 46, total shots 12 for Morocco, 6 for Brazil, shots on target 2 each, big chances 1 each, 2 corners for Brazil, none for Morocco, 2 yellow cards for Brazil. So even game, but for me Morocco started really well. Brazil grew into the game. Yeah. So let's see how the second half will pan out. Will Carlo Ancelotti make any changes, or is he satisfied with the performance in the first half? Yeah, the Kenyan women's football team starlets have beaten Sudan 16-0. 16-0. What? 16-0. So Brazil versus Morocco. Yeah, so interesting second half coming through.
To show your teammates where you want the ball.
So good performance by Brahim Diaz, Saleh Bari, Vinicius Jr. They have all been fantastic in the first half. Incredible finish by Saleh Bari. Fantastic goal by Vinicius Jr. Cut in and scored. That's why you need to have quality players in your national team, like Vinicius. Delivers on the big stage, as always. One step over, shoots and scores. Scoring in the biggest stage ever for the national team. Then the chance by Lucas Paqueta. It was an acrobatic finish, but what a save by Bono. Morocco can still win this game. This game is up for grabs. So let's see how the second half will pan out. Morocco are playing with no fear at all. They are showing why they are the African champions. They are worthy of being there in the World Cup, and that's what we want to see. We want to see teams playing with no fear. If you have reached the World Cup, that means you are a very good team. Yeah? Play without fear. That is what Morocco are doing. So big up to Morocco. I hope they win this game so that at least we can have one African team winning at the World Cup. Yeah. Ancelotti, I hope he change his tactics in the second half so that they don't have the kind of start they had in the first half. for the hydration break to refresh. Second half will be interesting for both teams. Let's see the substitutions. So Vinicius is one kind of player who can come up with a moment of magic anytime, any day in the game. He's always a threat, always a danger to the opposition. So in the second half, Morocco need to keep an eye on Vinicius Jr. So you need to have such kind of players, Vinicius, Rafinha, Neymar, players who can just turn a switch in the game. So it looks like Carlo Ancelotti is gonna do a substitute and is going to introduce Fabinho. Yeah. So Fabinho, who plays in the Saudi Pro League, is going to be introduced in the second half by Brazil. So Carlo Ancelotti has decided to tweak it up. I believe it's Casemiro who is going to be replaced because of the yellow card. Also Danilo. So I think Carlo Ancelotti is going to replace the players on yellow cards because of the risk of getting a red card in the second half. Because he has the knowledge that some of the players can actually get a red card. So let's see which players have been replaced. Second half is almost underway. New York, New Jersey Stadium. Wonderful stadium. Yeah, so as we suspected, Casemiro and Ibanez have been replaced because of their yellow cards. Yeah, so Carlo Ancelotti does not want to risk for the second half. It looks like he wants to go for the win. So Morocco also coming out for the second half.
First international cap, age 34, part of it 4 years ago. Qatar, they 8 times qualified.
So Fabinho, former Liverpool player, is also introduced. So second half underway. The two of the top 10 teams in the world. That's why you can see there's plenty of action. So you can see Danilo and Fabinho have been introduced for the second half. Let's see how the action will pan out. So the odds this game, live odds, still 170 to 5.74. So odds have not changed much. Let's see how this second half pans out. Vinicius to Paqueta. Vinicius to Marquinhos. Rafinha wants to and corner to Brazil. So I think it's the third corner of the game. Morocco have not yet gotten a corner. So Brazil need to use one of these corners, set pieces. Gabriel Magalhaes always a threat from set pieces. Casemiro has been substituted. He was also a threat. Playing low. It's another corner, the fourth corner of the game. Corner into the box by Rafinha. Missed by everyone. Now Vinicius. Dispossessed. So Morocco on the counter. Brahim. Out for a throw. Fabinho is also a hard tackler in midfield. Hakim. So Morocco now in possession, trying to build from the back. Hakimi dispossessed, but it's a foul on Hakimi. foul. Bruno Guimaraes steps on Hakimi. Yeah, so foul to Morocco. It looks like the goalkeeper will play it low. Bono has not been very busy, apart from the save by Paqueta. Goes long to Salibari, but it goes out for a throw. Neymar is on the bench. He's wishing that he could play in this game. Mazraoui for Morocco. Morocco now on the ball, trying to build possession. El Canous. So Morocco keeping possession, trying to attract the Brazilian press. And Hakimi now on the ball, but is dispossessed by Santos. Vinicius on the attack. Vinicius. Cross into the box, cleared by Mazraoui. Vinicius to Fabinho. To Gabi to Paqueta to Marquinhos. Straight pass to Rafinha, which goes out for a goal kick to Brazil. Goal kick to Morocco. So Carlo Ancelotti is thinking of how to beat the African champions. Morocco are a very good side. There's a reason why they are in the top 10 in the football world. Hugo Thiago with a shot blocked by Alisson. Fabinho to Paqueta. Now Brazil in possession. Fabinho. Santos to Paqueta. To Rafinha now on the wing. Rafinha crossed into the box, cleared by Morocco. Out for a throw-in by Brazil. So it was a quick throw-in that found Thiago on the edge of the box, but it was saved by Bono. Fabinho to Marquinhos. Gabriel Vinicius. Bruno Guimaraes tries to nutmeg, but dispossessed by Morocco. Now it's Brahim Diaz on the ball. Hakimi dispossessed to Vinicius, but Hakimi gets it back. Brazil gets it back again. Thiago. Hakimi takes it back from Vinicius. Fabinho with the foul. So the referee has been fantastic in this game. Good officiating. Brahim tries to turn, goes out for a throw. So second half has started a bit slowly. We are yet to see some action. Hakimi tries to switch it to Mazraoui. Mazraoui on the attack. Unai on the break. El Kanous tries to cut in. Cleared by Paqueta. Now ball with Vinicius. Gabriel to Marquinhos. Danilo. So Brazil now keeping possession but not really threatening. Now Rafinha. El Kanous recovers well. Foul by Brazil on Morocco. El Ayoun. To Alisson. Now Brazil trying to build from the back. Yeah. And we have tried well. Foul. So the game has been a bit start-stop. Both teams nullifying each other's attack and structure. So let's see who will break the deadlock. But it has been an even game so far in the second half. Morocco started really well in the first half, and now Brazil are in the game. Paqueta to Vinicius. Fabinho. To Marquinhos. Vinicius to Marquinhos. Rafinha on the ball. So Brazil trying to find space to attack. Vinicius tries a hit ball over the top, but dispossessed. Now it's Morocco's turn to build from the back. Cleared by Morocco. Back to Brazil. Fabinho. Paqueta. Switches it to Vinicius, but Hakimi is on standby and goes on his usual overlapping. Hakimi likes to overlap every single time. The kind of engine he has is crazy. Dispossessed. Now Brazil on the attack, but long pass. Morocco on the attack. Vinicius is really pressing the young midfielder who has had a very good game. So Morocco have really frustrated Brazil. And Carlo Ancelotti wants to win this game, so he's going to bring on Mateus Cunha and Luis Hernandez. So let's see if Cunha can impact this game. Also, Igor Thiago has been replaced by Luis Enrique. So Ancelotti is playing his cards. Let's see how Morocco will respond to those changes. Morocco still no substitute. African champions are very difficult to beat. The defensive structure is very solid. Issa Diop to Bono, who clears it back to Gabi, to Marquinhos, Rafinha. Gabriel to Luis Enrique to Sandro. Bruno Guimaraes foul by the Newcastle. Foul on the Newcastle captain. And Fabinho is actually bleeding. Morocco now are going to also bring on substitutes to respond to the Brazilian changes. So second half has not been as lively as the first half. So Unahi and El Kanous have been withdrawn. It looks like it's more of energy, freshening up the team. Talbi of Sunderland and El Murabet. Also, Brahim Diaz has been replaced for Talbi. So let's look at if the Sunderland man will perform. So now both teams have made changes. Let's see how this will pan out. Back to Gabi, to Sandro, Gabriel to Allison. Brazil playing a bit more quicker, but not really taking any risks. Danilo on the ball. Mateus Cunha. Cleared by Mazraoui. Fabinho back on it. Now Brazil are starting to up the tempo. It looks like they want to go for the win. Vinicius to Rafinha. Cross into the box. Cleared by Morocco. Now Brazil are starting to up the tempo of the game. They want to go for the win. They're moving the ball a bit more quicker. Now it's Vinicius versus Hakimi. Luis Enrique. Oh, dripped into the box. Oh my God. Before there was a striker in there. Oh, Rafinha almost got to the end of it. Foul on Moroccan player. Salibari. Yeah, so it's a cooling break and not plenty of action in the second half, like in the first half, but in the final 20 minutes, let's see if we can get to see more action. It has been a very dull second half. Both teams not willing to take risks. 70 minutes on the clock. Brazilian fans are now beginning to panic. Yeah. So let's see how this one pans out. Vinicius to Hakimi. Hakimi on the ball. We need to see more tempo. Back to Bono. Morocco trying to build from the back. Hakimi now on the ball. Talbi. Morocco now trying to put in some impetus into the game. Mazraoui. Salibari with a shot. Goes out for a corner. But I think it was offside. Gabriel Magalhaes on the ball. Back to Marquinhos. To Mateus Cunha. Back to Vinicius. Cleared by the Brazil team. And Gabi cleans up as it usually does. Danilo on the ball, but dispossessed by the Moroccan midfield. So Morocco have a very good defensive structure. And they are going to be a very big problem for any team they face. They have a very good midfielder at the center of the park. They are back to Morocco, who are playing with who are very comfortable in defending, and they are telling Brazil, "Come and break us down. Yeah. We are the African champs. Break us down, beat us, show us what you got." Yeah, so Morocco playing with confidence and flair at the center of the park. So let's see if Morocco can create one more opportunity. Nice play by Morocco into the back, into the Brazilian half. Remember, Morocco have never won their first game. Drilled in by Mazraoui, cleared by Fabinho. Cleared by Bono. Now Morocco are starting to add more tempo into their game. Big up yourself. If you are in the chat, big up yourself. What do you think? Will Morocco or Brazil win this game? Or is it ending in a draw? Because as things are, as far as I'm concerned, this is going to be a draw. Brazil and Morocco have nullified each other tactically. There is no weakness in both teams. To Santos, to Gabi. Interesting last few 15 minutes. Are Brazil going to go for a win? Morocco very disciplined in their defensive shape and structure. Yeah. Dispossessed, Vinicius. Now it's Talbi. Salipari. So we have seen a lot of dispossessed balls by Brazil. Is it a lack of concentration? Just pressure from the Moroccan midfield press. Salibari. Back to Issa Diop. Hakimi. Now Talbi of Sunderland. To Salibari. Morocco on the ball. Talbi into the box, cleared by the Brazilian defense. It was a nice piece of skill by Salibari. Now back to Issa Diop. Morocco now looking like the team that wants to go for the kill. Yeah. Brazil now setting up their defensive structure. Both teams looking like they are comfortable in defense, but we need to see more attacking spark. Mateus Cunha, lovely control, and what a pass to Vinicius. Rafinha with the shot. Finally, a chance created. Lovely control by Cunha. Vinicius, and then shot on target by Rafinha. So Moroccan goalkeeper Bono is down on the floor. Morocco now want to do another substitution, 2 more substitutions. And Carlo Ancelotti is throwing everything he has to win this game. It was a moment of magic by Vinicius Jr. So let's see the final 10 minutes. Bruno Guimaraes also has been replaced. by Danilo Santos in the midfield. So final 10 minutes of the game. Let's see who goes for the win. Or is it going to end as a draw? For me, I'm thinking this will end in a draw. Both teams are very tactically disciplined and they're not taking any risks. Marquinhos to Danilo. Now Morocco on the ball. Brazil getting into their defensive shape. Try to cross, but still no penetration by the Moroccan team. Now they're building. Hakim. Vinicius. Rafinha now on the attack. Can they come up with something? Brazil. Danilo Santos. Mateus Cunha. Mateus Cunha wins a corner for Brazil.
The new category of VAR powers, and the system referee has advised that it shouldn't be a corner.
So goal kick to Morocco. So VAR is now checking corners. Oh, what a recovery by Bono. The pass was almost shot by Diop. Woo! It was almost a mistake by Issa Diop. So Bono, goalkeeper, is down on the floor. And Carlo Ancelotti is looking frustrated on the touchline. Rafinha was going for that ball.
Morocco have brought the same three goalkeepers that they brought not just for the 2022 World Cup, but for the 2018 World Cup. For a 35-year-old number one, their second choice Munir Al-Majawi is out in a blaze of glory in a World Cup final. Obviously, perhaps we don't want to re-invite into our memories of him should all be lamented and beautiful.
Second half has been quite dull. There have not been plenty of action like the first half. Mateus Cunha on the ball. Cunha trying the pass. Gabi on the ball to Danilo Santos. Gabriel to Alisson to Fabinho. So Brazil looks like they are satisfied with the draw. Hakimi on the ball. Morocco have never won an opening game in the World Cup. Could this be the day that history changes? It's a Diop back to Bono. And Brazil now are high pressing. Morocco playing with so much confidence. They managed to stop Brazil from playing. Cross into the box, cleared by the experienced Marquinhos. Hakimi. So Morocco now having plenty of possession, looking to now go for the kill in the final few minutes of the 90. Long ball by Issa Diop over the top. Morocco still in possession. Cross into the box, cleared by Marquinhos. Cleared by Santos. Douglas Santos.
Change, which sees the withdrawal of Ismail Saibari, for who this was the moment of which he dreamt last night. Yeah, looks like they found the answer at centre forward. The evidence of today.
So the goal scorer Saribari has been replaced by Rahimi. Cleared by Gabriel Magalhaes. Foul on the Budadi, who has been excellent in midfield. Huge respect to Morocco for actually playing without fear. They have shown why they are the African champions. Set piece into the box. Now Talbi on the ball, dispossessed by the Brazil. Mateus Cunha now on the attack. And a foul by El Canus on Cunha. So 10 minutes of additional extra time on top of the 90. So let's see if there's going to be a winner in this highly competitive game. Who is going to go for the kill? Rafinha, the poor ball into the box. Morocco playing with so much confidence. Cleared by Bono. Recovered by Fabinho. To Andre Santos. Vinicius. Corner for Brazil. It's time now for individual quality. Can the set piece work this time? Cunha with the corner. Cunha with the set piece. Blocked by Bono. Cunha again. Will he try? Gets another corner. Cleared by Bono again. Rafinha to Henry. And shot caught by Bono. Three minutes of the 10 gone. Hakimi. Long ball to Rahimi. Fantastic touch by the striker. To Talbi. Rahim with the cross. Cleared by Danilo. Wani with a brilliant performance in the midfield. Hakimi. Will Morocco shock the world? The African champions have put on a very good performance against the record winners of the World Cup, Brazil. Issa Diop to Rahim. Morocco with the corner. Oh, nasty foul on Rahim. Can Morocco stun the world? Into the box by El Morad, cleared by Gavi. Throwing by Morocco. Throwing into the box, cleared by Marquinhos. Then cleared by Cunha. Taken by Morocco. They have really frustrated Brazil. Yeah. Morocco are the real deal. They're going to be a serious problem in this tournament. Vinicius. Morocco. Switch into Talbi. Bono clears. For me, this is going to be a draw. Foul by Fabinho. Morocco have put on a fantastic showing in this game. So this set piece can actually decide the game. Set piece. Poor set piece. Catch by Alisson. Played long by Becker Alisson. Seven minutes gone of the remaining 10. Brazil have been really frustrated in this game. The reason why both these teams are in the top 10. Morocco had a game plan and they have done it to perfection. Now Hakimi, final attack. Oh, almost a chance to steal it by Morocco. Fantastic shot by the Moroccan midfielder. And what a save by Alisson. Oh. So corner to Morocco. Can they steal it? Hakim with the cross. Talbi with the cross. Cleared by Gabriel. Seems like Morocco are happy with the point. And it's a good point because they have taken Brazil. They have really frustrated Brazil. They have shown why they are the best team in Africa. And their quality is so good. So the game finishes 1-1 to Brazil. Brazil versus Morocco finishes 1-1. Fantastic game of football, but in the second half it was a bit dull. Yeah.
Satisfaction out of this, the pair of them. Terrific goals in the first half from Saibari and Vinicius Jr. It's Brazil 1, Morocco 1.
So very interesting game. Brazil versus Morocco, which has ended up finishing 1-1. Yeah. So for the odds guys, 3.80 odds has won. And in the standings, both get a point and also one goal. So the winner between Scotland and Haiti. The winner between Scotland and Haiti will top the group. Yeah. So very even game. Morocco have matched Brazil in every department, including the ball possession, shots on target, corner kicks. Yeah. Brilliant performance by Morocco. So this is the Arsenal Pulse. If you are new, subscribe. Yeah. Shall see you in the next one. Peace out. Peace.